Now, compulsory walking to school and a ban on fast food restaurants within half a mile of schools. They're just two of the radical proposals that were put forward for debate at the first ever Obesity Summit that's been held in Medway today.
Yes, the Medway Towns has the second highest rate of obesity in England, with a third of adults now classed as obese and a fifth of children classed as obese by the age of 10. Chrissy Reedy has this report.
Medway has an obesity problem, so how should it be tackled? Well, that job got underway today and there were some radical ideas.
We can think that the unthinkable, for instance, of stopping parking within half a mile of schools. These sort of, they might not be popular, but what we've got to ensure is that our youngsters really do have a very good best start in life.
Well, we're joined by Adam Lawrence from Gillingham Football Club, which has been taking part in the Obesity Summit. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Lawrence. The club must recognise, therefore, that obesity is a serious problem in Medway to be involved in this way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a great event today organised by Medway Council and the Better Medway team. A lot of what came out today was a surprise, in all honesty. I think some of the statistics were 20% of Year 6 students are actually obese, which surprised me. We obviously have a huge role within our local community to do what we can to make a difference to that and actually try and reduce those numbers. We do an awful lot of work with local primary schools and some secondary, as well as some further education things to try and increase
what are the club's sort of specific ideas that would help to solve this problem?
Yeah, well, lots of ideas were aired today, as you heard there in the report, some radical, some less so. I think as a club we can do a lot of things. We can look at the physical activity rates of young kids and offer clubs and things like that, but also I think education's key, and we do things. We've got a Meals with the Gills programme, which is an education programme about eating healthily and being able to cook healthy meals.
There is only so much that sporting institutions can do to encourage people to change their lifestyles, though, isn't there? I mean, even with the London Olympics, which came with lots of promises of funding and legacy, that is thought to be faltering, isn't it, the impact of that?
Well, possibly so, yeah. I think that there are some lasting effects of that, positive. I think we work in a lot of schools now that kids have taken up a lot of activities and different sports that they perhaps didn't know a lot about previously. But I think it's about changing people's lifestyles and changing how people actually view exercise and eating healthily, and that comes a lot with education of the younger people, but also with working with young families. I think the more we can do to invite people into our club and get out to see as many people as we can locally, I think that will definitely help.